All right, guys, welcome back to Average Takes.
Yes, sir. Welcome back.
What up? What up?
We got a week to talk about NFL recap. We got the Cardinals no longer undefeated. Mike fucking White. Are you kidding me? We got Derrick
Who?
Henry out the rest of the regular season. Upset City this week and a big trade, including a
Von
huge
Miller.
staple in
Yeah.
Denver, Von Miller. So huge week. Let's get to it. First game. Kind of talked about it a little bit. Oh, we didn't get to actually the pickings were Wednesday this week.
Yeah.
Packers, Cardinals. We all had Cardinals. Didn't go our way.
Our sweeps are not good.
Aaron
We said it
Rodgers.
before. All of our sweeps are bad news.
When the lights are bright, Aaron Rodgers comes through.
No
He's
Devontae Adams,
A
no
Hall
problem.
of Famer.
No
Yeah.
problem.
No,
Aaron
no
Rodgers
Adams,
is
no
7 and
problem.
0 without Devontae Adams.
And that's
And
wild stat.
Matt LaFleur became a head coach.
And Matt LaFleur has a great starting record for his career.
It's just
The Packers have just
it
been
helps when you have an
winning.
MVP as your QB.
Yep.
Hall of
It sucks.
Famer.
It
not
sucks
MVP,
he's gonna
also
leave Green
MVP.
Bay, but
No,
he
he's
leaves
not.
with
He's
another
not going
MVP.
Pittsburgh. He's
never
not
know.
going Pittsburgh.
You never
He
know.
leaves going back-to-back MVP. That's literally the biggest FU to the organization.
Yeah.
He's a beast, though. Cardinals, I don't know what happened. Defense fell apart. Kyler Murray didn't look that good.
Shaky.
Looked shaky, very shaky.
And this Green Bay, their corners are absolutely trash.
Yeah.
But they did
Your
get
boy
back
Kevin King was not playing
JR
today, though, or not
JR
playing this week.
Alexander. They got him back last week, I think.
Jari,
Yeah.
yeah, he's one of the top in the league too.
But that was only his second week playing. So, I mean, he's definitely an impact guy like that, but still. The Cardinals had no answer for anything Green Bay was throwing at him. Kyler Murray the first game he finally looked, this
Like
guy's
a regular
human.
quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's human,
Hey man, you can't go undefeated every chance you get.
No,
you
and
know?
it's how you bounce back,
One in a million.
not how you get there, how you
Yes,
bounce
sir.
back.
There's only
teams like
one
this.
undefeated season in NFL history, so
Yeah.
odds are against you.
Odds are very much against me.
All right, let's get on to the weekend games, which I noted sucked. Period.
They were pretty good.
Period.
They were interesting. I
let's
liked watching
start
all
off-
of them.
Yeah, I hated it. Start off with the Panthers versus the Falcons. Panthers get the W versus the
Hate to
Falcons.
see
And-
it.
Calvin Ridley out forever.
Yeah, prayers up to him. Hope he could find what he's looking for.
Matt
But,
Ryan
you know,
is so trash.
And I think that this was a huge part. We picked this game before we knew Calvin Ridley was out, and the Falcons have been coming off a couple W's. This was just a game, no Calvin Ridley. They lose.
Yeah, and Panthers are getting reinforcements back. CMC is supposedly coming back next week. And for them to be 500, getting CMC back, Sam Darnold is just going to turn into a whole other quarterback again. So maybe this
Yeah.
Panthers team turns
They
around because
flourish.
Stephon Gilmore had that game-ending pick.
Interception, yeah, that's what I was about to
Yeah.
bring up.
Great
First game
addition.
back,
Yes,
already proving worth. Like, that's wild. Steps up huge for them. Stephon Gilmore, that beefs up their defense, which was already strong. Like, that's how they were winning games earlier in the
Yeah.
season. Like you said, they get CMC back. Panthers look nice now.
Chuba Hubbard's holding his end, though.
Hey,
You know,
when
he
that
is.
I know
game
he's not a
started,
CMC. He's
that
definitely
Yeah.
game
a CMC,
started with a
but
fumble, and I was like,
yeah.
oh, Falcons, let's go.
Yeah.
And then Chuba actually ends with a nice day, 80 yards and a touchdown. So,
Yeah. He had to get himself back, rebuttal himself from the fumble.
Yeah, but going back to having Chuba and like Amir Abdullah and Royce Freeman, like those three don't equate the same as CMC. So I think CMC is gonna have so much value and
definitely
turn
not.
this team around crazy. I think I
If
put a
Sam
lot of
Darnold can play well at quarterback, this team can be scary.
you just need to get the ball in his hand, let him eat, and I think you'll be fine. He's literally that good.
yeah. All right. Let's move on to the Bills beating the Dolphins as everyone predicted, obviously. Bills win 26, Dolphins
Bills kind of
11.
looked rough though first half. Only scored 3
Yeah, I was
points.
really nervous.
Yeah,
Must have been early for them. They must have
First
had a late
half,
night Saturday.
yeah, man.
Halloween. They
It
must
was
have been.
it was tied 3-3 at halftime.
yeah, 3-3
Yeah.
halftime.
But
Nothing to
Josh
say about the
Allen turns it
Dolphins.
around, had 250 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and 55 yards rushing with a rushing touchdown. Nice. Nice day for
Great
an
game.
MVP candidate.
Great game.
All right, let's move on because that was a pretty easy one. And that Dolphins team is
bad.
not good. Yeah, the
They're bad.
roster is not competent. Everyone says it's Tua. I think there's a lot more underlying problems than Tua. That offensive line is horrendous. That defense hasn't been at what it was. You know, they don't help Tua out. Waddle doesn't really catch the ball much.
It's fine. Like I'm not a big Tua guy anyway, and just
I'm
as on
not a
top of
big
that,
Tua
they're
guy,
bad.
but
They're just bad.
that Dolphins
They're
team,
just bad.
they're
They
not a
got no
Watson
run
away.
game. No run game.
Yeah,
it kind of
exactly.
all depends on
Their
Tua's play, to
defense-
be honest.
But their
And he's
defense
too
isn't
young
the same either.
to put all
Yeah.
that pressure on him.
Like,
Xavier
really-
Howard can't do it all.
I don't think Tua had a terrible game, but
Pretty
with
bad.
that offense, there's nothing that helps him. That offense line is
Nothing.
terrible.
Yes, sir.
Well, there isn't a quarterback in the future that's gonna help them unless they make a trade tomorrow.
No quarterback
I
is going to
don't
help
think that's going to help them.
them.
at
Way
all.
more. They need way more.
All right, let's move on. 49ers escape the Bears 33-22. And even though the Bears lost, Justin Fields might have made the play of the year.
Hey, Big Cat says it best. This was a big
Yeah.
math game, you know.
That
I
scramble
can
was
see
nice.
I can see the Bears being 3-5, and I can see the 49ers being 3-4. We definitely should have saw this a little earlier. We were all on the Bears side, but going back
Yeah.
to what you're saying, Justin Fields maybe play of the year. That was pretty.
That was
legit.
nasty.
That was a legit run. It made him look like he felt confident in this league.
Like he could
Um,
flourish for a second. But
Yeah. And he still hasn't played great, and I think the Bears are going to have to go more of a Raven style offense. Let him run.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I mean,
you're going to have to adapt a more moving, fast-paced offense, and they might not have the guys for that right now, but that's what they're going to have to build for the future. That team has talent on it. Offense, defense, it's a talented football team.
and he's not going to get any more comfortable with this week playing Monday night against the Steelers. So he needs to figure
I don't
out
think so
something.
either. Yeah,
He'll figure it
I
out.
agree with you. Like, I'm not going to dog on the Steelers. I agree with you.
He's going to have a
It's
rough
not,
day.
It's not going to be good for him, especially that
Yeah.
O line versus that TJ Watt. Like the season he's having, the man that he is, it's going to be rough for him and that team coming Monday. So, I mean, the
But
Bears
Yeah,
felt like a
Jimmy
better
G-
team
Is
going
Jimmy G
in.
back? Is Jimmy G back?
I mean, he had a good
No.
game, really good
No, I
game.
think Bears defense bad.
He looked like Trey Lance out there.
He had a good game.
Elijah Mitchell had a
Didn't he
great
have
game.
300
too,
something
though.
yards
The running
passing?
game was there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he-
322.
He
Yeah,
had a great game.
Debo had a big game. Elijah Mitchell had a
Yeah.
big game. That
Yeah.
49ers team is so wishy-washy that it makes me
It's hard to
cringe.
pick them. It's hard to pick them.
It's so hard to pick them.
Yes.
It's so hard because I was so off their team going into this week, and then now this goes
Now I'm kind of back on next week.
I like what they
might
did.
win. Yeah,
like what they did. All right.
hate it.
And George Kittle comes back next week for them.
Ooh, team's looking even better.
Yuck. That makes me
All right,
like him
Shanny, go
more.
ahead. This next game is all you, buddy.
And this next game, I try to tell
You
you
want,
guys.
you want the bright spot? You want the bright spot?
So you can give me the bright spot if you
All
want.
right, let's see it.
If you can't see my beanie, I'll put it in towards the camera so you guys.
Oh,
can
we see it. We see it.
I've tried to say this a lot, but the Browns are overrated. They're not really that good. The Steelers defense keeps them in games, and Big Ben played as good as he needed to play. He didn't play as good as we wanted him to play, but he played as good as he needed to play just to beat
That's
this
such a
Browns team who
Steelers
only
fan
put up
answer.
10 points.
Yep.
Such a Steelers fan answer.
They got lucky. This is kind of a shootout.
Lucky Nick Chubb, who's he's supposed to be the best running back in the league, held
I mean,
under 70 yards.
this Browns team was hurt, and they came in trying to play, and The Steelers got lucky on that juggle tutty from Pat.
Yep.
That's all this
Yeah,
comes
Pat
down to.
Fryermuth catch of the year right there.
Yeah, juggle tutty, you win the game. That
Yeah.
that Browns team didn't play good. They need to trade Odell. That they're cursed. They got the Odell curse.
Yep.
Yep.
Um,
Fun
do I think
fact
they
about
trade
the
him tomorrow?
AFC North:
No.
if the Chiefs lose, the AFC North is the only team with winning percentages 500 and above.
Yeah,
So big powerhouse division right there.
Big powerhouse division.
they're all good teams. Don't get me wrong, but
Except the Bengals, right? Who what'd they do this week?
Oh my
it's the
god.
goddamn Jets. You want to talk about that game right now? Let's talk about it. Bengals 31, Jets 34. And like I said to start this show off, Mike fucking White.
I want to know how many people heard of Mike White before this game.
Who?
Yeah.
Did
literally,
he
'cause
go
I
to
didn't
West
know.
Virginia?
I don't know nothing about the guy.
I have no clue. No clue. But
I feel like
he's
I've
a
heard of him
stud.
before.
405
Mike fucking
yards.
White and the
3
goddamn
TDs.
Jets. Yeah,
2
say it again.
INTs though, but
405, 2 INTs, and a 2-point conversion tutty. That
In his
was
debut.
sick.
that was
In
sick.
his debut game.
Yes.
And Michael Carter had a great day for himself.
Yeah, sure
He
did.
was my running back to go off a couple weeks ago.
This Jets team has never looked as good as they did against the Bengals.
And
they
you
had
know,
to play
Mike-
their best football. Everybody, the whole team,
Well,
all
it's
22
just
players had to
it's
play
just
their
weird
best.
how this Bengals team absolutely shuts out a former MVP in Lamar Jackson,
Literally.
and then Mike White just absolutely tears them to pieces, dissected them in surgery.
Yeah. And Jets defense did too. They tipped Joe Burrow's pass. That's nasty, bro. That INT tip,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
INT.
well, the
that
Bengals
defense
really
was
aren't.
all over.
They're not that good.
No.
These
They're
teams
not.
are not that good.
They're
The teams who we
worst
thought are
5-3
powerhouses.
team I've ever seen.
The teams who we thought are powerhouses.
I hate that they
The
lose to the
Chiefs,
Jets at this
Bills,
point in
the
the season.
Bucs.
I really do.
But I like the way the Jets won, though.
And my
They scored a
one
lot of points.
my one concern for this Jets team now, moving on to the season, is now you got a QB controversy.
Yeah, low key.
We got a QB controversy on our hands. We got Mike White versus Zach Wilson. Mike White had a better day yesterday than Zach Wilson has all year by far.
That's
And he
100%
still had
facts.
bad passes. He threw 3 interceptions too.
2
And
interceptions.
one
I
of
agree,
them-
but
One of them was, oh my god, terrible. Like
Yes.
bad.
Can't be worse than Carson Wentz, but
No, worse.
no,
we need
can't.
consistency, though. We need to see if they can beat the Colts. Colts are like the Bengals. Colts are another team like the Bengals. Let's see if they can do it again. Mike White.
We'll see.
Mike White. I can't believe it. I can't believe the Bengals lose. Jamar Chase had his worst pro day.
Yeah, dropped
Had
like
only-
3 passes. Was
Yeah,
terrible.
only had like 30
Needed it.
yards.
He needed the stripes on the balls again.
All right, well, let's move on to a game that Roman had no clue what was going to come the outcome. We got the Eagles whooping up on the Lions 44-6.
And I'm pissed.
And
I'm pissed.
the Lions are officially the worst team in the league.
100%. 100%. I think that the Eagles and the Lions are the 2 worst teams, and I was hoping before this game that the Lions would prove that they're not.
They can't be the
32nd.
2 worst teams.
Um,
Miami's up there.
Miami's up there also, but the Eagles were down bad before this game. But then they somehow score 44 points and make the Lions look like they shouldn't even be in the league.
Yeah,
Darius
and
Slay, revenge tutty.
it was
Fumble tutty versus old
truly
squad.
It
the
was an
opposite of what I
all-around
thought was going to
beatdown.
happen. I thought
Yes.
Jalen Hurts was going to have a great day, 4 touchdowns, 300 yards passing. And what do you know? The running back score 4 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts has 115 yards passing. That's it. That's all he has.
He also has 7 carries, 71 yards on the floor, too.
That does me no good.
That's more than the whole Detroit running team.
Well,
Running
Detroit's
backs.
bad, and I've tried to warn you, Roman. It's been 8 weeks, but Detroit's bad, buddy.
All right, I get
Detroit's
it.
bad, and 0-17 is on the
You won't catch
rise.
me picking them the rest of the year.
0-17 is on the horizon, and I can't wait for this to be the first 0-17
That team
team
is so
we've
ugly.
ever seen.
Yep.
I can't even tell you what they need because I don't know
Everything.
everything. I
They need
guess.
to beat
I'll
the
take a one
Eagles.
of everything, please.
Maybe start with a new kicker. I don't know.
Yeah, that'll help.
Everywhere. All right, let's go to game that went into overtime. Titans versus Colts.
Derrick Henry caught the
Yeah.
bug.
We had to sweat this one out though.
Derrick
Yeah, we did.
Henry,
We
man.
sure did have to sweat this one out.
Before we get started, I just want to say I'm really upset about this one.
Yeah.
He was
100%.
going to be an MVP.
But we say that every year about the guy.
Yeah. Carson Wentz was going to be an MVP too.
I mean, he was my MVP going into this week. Number one on my big board.
He was never
My big board.
number 4 of mine.
And he is gone for the rest of the regular season. AJ
Gone
Brown
forever.
stepped up big, 155 and a
AJ
tutty.
Brown stepped up big. Ryan Tannehill stepped up big.
But what the fuck was Carson Wentz doing?
Oh my god, that guy is trash. I don't know how anybody
Well, the
else
Colts-
in the league
The
doesn't
Colts
know
jumped
this.
off to a 21-7 lead, and I was like, "Wow, the Colts are for real." Should have
Yep.
picked them this week. And then all of a sudden, I see Colts putting drives together, and then a pick six, and I was like, "Oh, what happened here?" And then red zone pops on. That play was so bad.
So bad.
That play was fucking horrid.
It was terrible, bro.
Just take the safety, bro.
Literally, bro. Or run out
Throw
of
the
bounds. Like
ball.
run.
Yeah,
Run.
throw it. Just
Don't
throw
throw
the
the
ball.
Get
ball.
out of the end zone.
Throw
Get out
the
of the
ball
end zone.
when you're supposed to. Running back was right there.
Terrible.
Check down. That man's running right now. This very second. He's still
And when
running.
you're getting tackled by 4 people, don't just toss the ball in the air, bro.
God, those plays kill me.
Yeah,
That's
they did.
D2 football play right there.
Kill
I'm
me.
glad they lost this game. If they would have won after that, oh my god.
I would have been so mad if they would have won after that.
Carson Wentz would have had a speech after the game like, yeah, we just stuck through it. You know, this team never stops fighting.
Yeah, I hate that.
Crap
I
like
can't
that.
wait for Hard Knocks to dive deep into that fumble.
What were you thinking here, Carson?
Hey, Carson, what's the?
They need
What's
Pat
your
McAfee
mindset?
to interview him. They need
your
Pat
mindset?
McAfee to interview him on Hard Knocks.
That would be lit. All right, let's go to the Rams taking on the Texans, and this was everything I thought it was gonna be.
What was
100%.
this? What was this?
This was 38-0, like forever till we started taking guys out.
Yeah, I don't know. Jeff Driscoll, I think his name is.
Don't know,
Um,
but Stafford went
John Wolford.
3
My MVP candidate. My MVP
3
candidate is doing
tutties.
MVP things at least.
Okay, he's
At
playing
least
the
my
Texans.
MVP candidate is doing well.
He's playing the Texans here.
Hey, my MVP candidate is
It don't
doing
matter.
great. So
So is mine. So mine's actually in the lead,
No,
Mm.
just had
even
see.
after a
loss.
shitty week. Even
We'll
after a
see.
shitty week.
Loss.
we'll see. All right, Henderson, the running back, junior,
Great day.
90 yards in the
I think
tutty.
the guy to talk about is Cooper Cup, bro. Guy is a
Cooper.
stud.
115 a
Literally a
tutty.
stud.
And did you see what he's on pace for?
Yeah,
let me
for
tell
like
you.
21 TDs.
1963 yards and 21 touchdowns.
Yeah, I
Holy
love
shit.
it. I hope he gets it.
Not gonna have it.
It's not going to happen,
Feed him.
but keep it up, Cup.
Keep going to breakfast together, and maybe it might.
Enjoy them breakfasts. Enjoy. That's amazing. Honestly, I know they just beat up on the Texans, and feels bad for the Texans team, but easy W for the Rams. They're looking scary, and a huge addition had been made today as they trade. Would they trade 2 picks for this year?
Second
I
and third
lost
round
it.
picks.
Second and third round picks for this year.
For
For
who?
Von Miller. For Von Miller.
For Von Miller.
Oh my
Broncos.
gosh.
Holy cow.
As if this defense didn't need any more pass rushers or any more guys who look scary, you know. Von Miller on the Rams now.
Scary.
Great
Right
move.
next to Aaron Donald.
And Von Miller was crying on his way out of Denver, but he's gonna be smiling when he's in the Super Bowl again.
Yep, sure is. They got Von Miller, Aaron Donald on one side, and they got Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods on the other side. Just two twin tandems. Just on each other.
Tandems.
Robert does a bear shit in the woods. Doesn't do good.
Doesn't do good. He scored 2 touchdowns in the last game. Guy shits on every team he plays.
All right, this next game, I'm not sure if it happened. I'm not sure if we want to even talk about it.
Sticking to the LA theme? Are we sticking to the LA theme here?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if this actually happened or not.
Yeah, I think I was dreaming.
Yeah.
Well, it happened because I was here on my island, boy. And I cashed in on this one. Easy money.
Yeah, Pats 27, Chargers 24. Bill Belichick loves rookies.
I thought you were about to say Phillip Rivers. I was like, he had nothing to do with this game.
Bill.
What about another Phillip though? Adrian Phillips, stud, ex-Charger tore up the damn Los Angeles.
Feels
Chargers.
like the Padres when you get the ex guys coming in, they just show out.
100%. When Fran Mill comes to San Diego and just pops a dinger.
When Fran Mill signs with the Padres this offseason. But what I was going to say is Bill Belichick loves rookies, QBs, and coaches. Destroys them 3 versus
now it's the coaches, huh?
Now it's the Bill Belichick outcoached us. He outcoached us. They outplayed us. Justin Herbert has one of his worst games of the season. And it seems like this is a recurring story. This happened to us last year. They beat us 45-0. This game, it felt like that. The mistakes that were made, the interceptions, the plays, Cook not even looking at the route. I'm over it.
And hey, what do you know?
Mac.
What do you know? The Steelers and the Chargers have the same exact record.
And both teams trending in opposite ways.
Couple weeks ago, we were in your dog shit. We were on the shit end of the stick down here.
Okay, but Justin Herbert had a bad game. Justin Herbert had a bad game, and it was still better than Ben's game.
That's fine.
But
hey, one thing we do in common is we can beat the Browns.
Yeah, one thing is the freaking Chargers don't have a defense that the Steelers do.
Yeah, we need to start making some defensive upgrades like the Rams and the freaking Panthers.
You got 12 hours.
Yeah.
We need to start making some defensive.
Don't know what's going to happen. All right, let's move on. I'm over it. Jags lose to the Seahawks 31.
Mac Jones looked very good that game.
I'm on the Seahawks Jaguars.
I just wanted to talk about the Patriots.
Not sure if Mac Jones plays for either of those teams.
Our viewers like Patriot talk more, so
I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. Seahawks have a guy.
Mac Jones looked really good though.
Yeah, Gino Smith, 195 yards, 2 touchdowns, 31-7 versus the Jags.
Killed them.
This was I don't know. We all saw this coming, so not a shock at all.
All saw it coming.
This week really opened my eyes that backup quarterbacks don't mean a damn thing.
Oh, no chance.
If there's a team around this backup quarterback, having a good quarterback only elevates them. That's all that I learned this week.
Yep.
I think it's consistency also. We just got a week from the backups.
This is his 4th week in a row practicing with the Seahawks, and they finally get a win. So
yeah. So I mean,
and they took an onside kick,
and they're playing the Jaguars.
Yeah,
and they took an onside kick to the house.
Yeah, made this team just look like they also shouldn't be in the league. You said that earlier.
Tyler Lockett, 12 catches, 142 yards.
Yeah, not what I needed from Tyler Lockett on this day.
That's what I need.
Nice.
That's what I need.
Nice day. All right, let's move on to the team that traded a Hall of Famer. Washington coming into Broncos and losing 10-17.
Does this team go downhill now?
Who?
Broncos?
Denver.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that
And
defense
they
gets
only
much
won
worse,
by
even though he
7
didn't
points
play this
against a
week.
bad Washington team.
Well,
They had 2 blocked field goals. That'll do it.
That'll do ya.
That'll do it. 2 blocked field goals, that stops opportunity. That just changes the game. Melvin Gordon, game sealing touchdown. But they traded Von Miller. That's a gut wrenching trade to do. That's a heartbreaker. That man's been the staple of your
in
organization.
the baseball world, that's like your team's rebuilding now.
Yeah.
But it's hard to rebuild in the NFL. It's very hard to rebuild.
It is.
And it seems like it can't really be done. So that's
But
why I
he's
don't
been
like
the
saying
face of the
they're rebuilding.
organization for
Yeah, for
since the
some reason
Super
they
Bowl.
thought they needed to move on. I don't know really why. He seemed
you're getting
just
a lot
as
of good-
effective.
They got good revenue for him, is what happens.
Draft picks literally are bullshit. They don't mean
business.
shit.
They
could.
do
When you
when they
draft a
turn out
star.
to players.
No, you don't draft stars. Not the Broncos, at least.
And they haven't hit on a good pick in a while. But that's what this league is. The Broncos saw an opportunity. They upgraded to a second and a third.
Their last good pick is making the picks now.
Let's move on to an upset of the week. Bucs 27, Saints 36.
Tom Brady had a great game and they still
And
lost.
I was shocked because I hear Jameis goes down, and I'm like, oh, where's Taysom Hill? The Saints still got a chance with Taysom Hill. I believe that. And I see the
believe
quarterback running around. I'm like, that's not Taysom Hill. What other white guy is that?
That's Trevor Siemian.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah,
"Who-
Taysom Hill
that
has
guy?"
been out. I'm pretty sure Taysom Hill's hurt.
Yeah.
No, he
I'm
has a
pretty sure he's-
concussion.
Yeah. Siemian, hey, way to
I think
step
he
up.
has other issues though.
Way to step
off
up
the
and finish
field.
with the dub.
I don't know.
That's
Never
what I
anything
heard.
About it. But yeah, way to step up
My
in the dub,
sources.
take down Tom Brady. The Saints loves beating up on Tom Brady in the regular season since his move to the Bucs. They really do. Didn't they
I
sweep
don't think
him?
it was Tom Brady. I think it was the Bucs. They
Didn't
beat
they
the
sweep him
Bucs.
regular season?
Yes, they
last
lose them in
year,
playoffs,
and then
sweep
lost
in
in
regular
playoffs.
season.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is a recurring story. This is it's still early in the season. We're talking week 8 here.
But the Saints lose Jameis. The Saints lose Jameis. That should be the biggest story, the only story.
Yeah, that's
only
a
story.
huge loss for them. And they win this game. I'm sure they're looking at the quarterback market today. They have a couple hours. They got to do something if they think
What if
they're
they sign
contenders.
Cam?
Shenny, you brought it up last week, but Phillip Rivers?
No chance, bro. He does not come back.
He's a high school
said-
varsity coach.
He said he's not ruling out coming back for a playoff caliber team.
I would love that
Before
because
the
Michael
season.
Thomas runs a fuck ton of slants, and maybe he just catches and runs.
I can see it, bro. If they don't
Won't
make
happen.
it, if
Maybe
they don't
Eli
make a trade,
Manning?
no, Eli's done. If they don't
He's done.
make a trade, the deadline's gonna be today when this video's up. I
They're not
know.
gonna. I don't think they will. Honestly,
I don't
we'll
know.
see what happens.
They
I don't
gotta
know.
make
I don't
a
know
move.
the
I mean,
exact
Do
deadline
you trust
time.
Trevor Siemian?
So
No.
I don't know if there's time tomorrow for them.
I
to
do
make-
not trust Trevor Siemian.
There's a lot of time to make a deal,
Well,
and there's a lot of good quarterbacks that
Cam Newton.
are.
But it's
sitting
like-
around.
in their mind, it's do I trade a draft pick for half a season with this dude
For a
and
chance.
gamble, for a chance, or do I keep this and keep my draft pick and
Do I
just
go
ride
get
with my
Cam Newton?
guys?
Okay, Cam Newton. I'm telling you, you don't even have to change the
Cam
offense.
Newton's an easy pickup in my
You
eyes.
don't even have to change the offense. Their players are alike, Jameis and Cam.
Cam's more athletic.
Cam's more.
I
Yeah.
like Cam more than I like Jameis, though.
I've been seeing
I do.
TikToks
I
that
like that
Jameis is
too.
the GOAT.
Why is that? Because he was
He's the
dancing on the
mo-
crutches.
Yeah, and he's the most accurate quarterback of all time.
All right. Last
Throwing
full
to the other
season,
team.
30-30, so I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Let's
throwing
go
it
only-
to that
he's the only
Sunday
quarterback to
night
do that.
game. Let's go to the Sunday night game.
One of a kind.
Cowboys without Dak defeat the
Crab
stealing.
Vikings.
ACL tearing.
They pull it off.
Jabu. Cooper to Cooper, huh? Common theme on this epi. Big Cooper
Yeah.
fans over here.
Yep. That Cooper juggle. That was nice. Way to get that catch.
Cooper Rush is Cooper Rush elite?
Oh, I'm
He's
talking
better.
about Mari Cooper.
He's better than Andy Dalton, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. And the Cowboys win with a backup.
100%.
Not hurt a lot much last year. Not hurt a lot.
Yeah, not hurt a lot. If Dak was out, this team was pretty much losing.
Yeah, and that's a huge step up this year. Yeah, Ben DiNucci sucked. I don't know where they found that guy.
Where was this guy at?
I'm pretty sure he was on their roster.
He was on the practice squad the whole time. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure he was.
Dude, he looked gravy last night.
He looked good, and for the Cowboys to win this game and Dak to get a young week AD. Rest.
Yeah, I know. That's hype for the team.
That's
team morale through the
situation.
Roof.
That's win-win. Your team picks up a huge W for Dak, and he gets a week rest, and then he's going to be able to play. What do they play Thursday? Is that what I thought?
Who?
Cowboys.
No, the Thursday night game is Jets and
Oh yeah, Jets announced Mike White was starting for that.
Yeah.
I thought the Cowboys did say that Dak will start though.
Yeah. But the Cowboys don't play on Thursday.
Yeah, they played Broncos.
Oh yeah, Broncos 10 a.m.
11-7.
Sunday.
Yeah. So, I mean, I just think that's huge for them. Amari Cooper, like Roman said, 122.
Amari Cooper went off. The juggling catch was lit.
And
Cooper
Jay
Rush
Jetta shut down.
25, 2 tutties and interceptions, huge.
Yeah,
Jay
Jetta shut down.
Was
Adam Thielen had a great day.
Was Trayvon Diggs on Jay Jetta's the whole time?
I don't think whole time, but most of the time I saw him.
I remember you talking all that Jay Jetta is about to burn Diggs.
Well, I did forget, even though Bob mentioned it, I did forget it was primetime game. Never trust Kirk Cousins on primetime games. So.
I told you that. That's the whole reason why I picked
I went
Cowboys.
I went against, though. I picked Cowboys. But, I thought Jay Jettas would be better, but I obviously forget my own thoughts sometimes, and the guy throwing to him isn't good, then no use.
No use.
Yeah. Wild. Well,
yeah, but how do we do this week on Pick'ems?
Wait. One more game.
One more game.
We got the game that just happened today, Monday, November 1st, 2021.
Just finished up.
I didn't know it ended. Yeah. I wasn't even watching because
Giants Chiefs.
Teams are bad.
Pull it off by a measly 3 points, 20-17.
Giants covered.
Chiefs needed that.
Pat Mahomes looks like doo-doo still.
Yeah, that offensive line is horrendous. He is running for his life.
Yes,
they did not upgrade shit this offseason.
No.
I hate that they try to say that they upgraded their offensive line this offseason. They suck. He's running for his life out there. Giants don't have a good pass rush.
I think it's funny that they have a $500 million man running for his life.
Running for his life.
Low cap, bro.
You're 4-4 with $500 million guy at the helm.
Yeah.
How do you expect him to be good when you have nobody?
Yeah.
Maybe make it 400 million, and maybe you have 100 million for some linemen.
Maybe ask to borrow some money from from your own man.
Pat Mahomes to take a pay cut next year.
Chiefs win. We all knew the Chiefs were going to win this game money line wise.
Yeah,
Giants covered. That's kind of crazy. Too many points, obviously.
Yeah,
NFL's wild, man.
NFL's wired. Chiefs got a hard game next week, though. Playing the Packers.
Who do they play?
Playing the Packers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's an easy L for the Chiefs.
That's an easy L for the Chiefs. Love it.
I hate Thursday night game. Sunday night game's good. Monday night game's decent.
Good.
Monday night game is decent.
That's great. Decent. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Why not?
It's gonna be great for me. Monday night, feeling good, isolated.
If the Bears upset you on Monday night, yuck.
What are you gonna do?
Yuck.
You just lost to Mac
Jones.
Jones. You just lost to Mac Jones.
It's all right. It's early.
We beat
the guy who's only
good.
Beat rookie quarterbacks.
Feels good. 2-0 division still feels good.
Yeah.
How good does it feel?
How good does it feel?
Raiders
I'm
are
glass
the
half
number
full
one
guy.
seed still right now.
It's
Did
all
you know
right.
that?
Raiders look
Raiders
all right.
are number one seed.
They're good
yes.
for early on usually.
I
Mhm.
love when I see the NFL post playoff brackets week 7. Are you shitting me?
Yeah, don't matter.
Our number one seed, the number one AFC seed,
has changed
Cincinnati
every
Bengals.
week. The number one seed in the AFC has legit changed every week.
every week.
Yes. All right. Well,
Hey, the Jets and Colts play tonight.
yeah. I don't
I'm
even
not
want.
watching it.
Yeah.
Jets are gonna win again, baby.
That
Hard
would be
Knocks going
wild.
crazy this year. Hard
I
Knocks
think-
going crazy.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
right. That's a podcast. I want to say happy birthday to Roman, 22.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Big dubs.
Sure.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Happy birthday. It's not yet, but this
Average
podcast
thanks to
will
the
be yours.
moon.
Go Steelers.
Go Chargers.
Wow, that was terrible, Shinny. Wishing him a happy birthday and you say go Steelers. That was all right. Nothing wrong with being average. Like, subscribe, follow us.
Follow
us
watched,
everywhere.
most loved, most right, most accurate.
TikTok,
Nothing wrong with
the
being
funniest
average.
people in the world.